Yes, that RWBY Volume 4, Episode 9. Y'all know what the reaction's gonna be, man. But what can I say, man? Yang doing a thing. Yang doing a thing. Um, reasserting herself with her new arm and everything. She found out that she enjoys it much more than she thought she was going to. Um, Talked to her dad about her mom, of course, and found out that she's more like her than really thought and stuff. And dad obviously talked to her about improving her way of thinking when she is in tight situations or in fights. Can't just be headstrong and go straight at shit, thinking that your strength and power is all there is to overcome the obstacles. Sometimes you gotta sit back for a second, think about it. You might find another way around it. Uh, Wise, she's still in a predicament. Brother's a little bitch, you know, constantly getting under his skin and shit. She Martin Lawrence the fuck out of him. Stand that door in his bitch ass face. Thank God. And she obviously wants to get the fuck out of there. You know, and she seems like she's gonna get the I believe that was the butler or whatever, or just kind of like her personal kind of right hand or whatever, servant something. That's she's gonna be asking a favor for, which I believe it's going to be something with getting out of there in some way, shape, size, or form. And Blake went ahead and uh, got reunited with someone that I guess she knows. I don't know exactly who she is, but they obviously have a history. She said, you shouldn't have come back or something. And this chick can like change her skin tone and shit. She was like a red bone, and then she turned like completely red, I think, and then after that she turned into a battle toad. She turned completely green. I think she's the next Ninja Turtle and shit. So that was fucking crazy. But she had a pretty sweet weapon. It was kind of like a whip or whatever and shit. And your boy Sang trying to help her out. Um, got hurt in the endeavor, but they did actually get, I guess they call it the scroll, kind of look like an iPhone or an iPad or whatever. They got that from her, so I guess they're gonna look into that and see what's good with that. And then ultimately we were left with Ruby in the crew, and they're still traveling with her uncle, and he, as we know, he was previously um, poisoned and shit from a previous fight, and they're traveling with him. But when you're doing that, you don't want to leave anyone behind and stuff. So they're not moving at the pace they normally would, and they're trying to get him some help. But they come pretty much to a fork in the road, and I look, we either got to go through the mountains, to possibly go straight to Mithril. But by doing that, they're all not going to be able to make that climb through the mountains, or they could go to this village that supposedly got fucking destroyed and shit, going through the other way and possibly going around. But they're going to go ahead and see what kind of happens. And they decide to go ahead and split up, which honestly in this situation was the best move to do. Even though in normal circumstances they shouldn't do it, but in this circumstance, because there is a life at stake, it was probably the best thing to do, to see if they can get him some possible help. But when doing so, at the very end, we saw what seemed like a big ass footprint, like a goddamn minotaur or some shit like that. I don't know what the fuck the deal is with that, but yeah, something is the way that they're going, and it doesn't seem like it's good. But or it could just be some type of insignia that was on the ground. I'm not too sure, but it looked like a fucking footprint, son. It was a footprint of something. I don't know, something with some goddamn horse feet, son. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for this episode, y'all. Let me know what you thought about it. Thought it was cool. Um, a lot really didn't happen, but little splashes happened here and there. But decent episode. Let me know what you thought about it. Rate, comment. Make sure you guys do that. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, as always. Deuces. What's poppin', my dudes? Make sure that you become a part of the Central Network. Subscribe to AnimeCenTruL 1 and AnimeCenTruL 2. Become a part of the gaming Twitch live streams on Play Central, and also become a part of React Central. And if you want me to react to a video on React Central that you like, make sure you fill out the React Central request form. You can find a link to that in the description, as well as a link to all the entire Central Network, from Play Central to AnimeCenTruL 1 and 2, as well as my Patreon. Alright guys, I'll see you guys later.